This evening, finally, some good news on the dangerous Caldor Fire. The lighter winds allowing fire crews to gain some ground. Here's the encouraging number. Containment has now jumped to 25%. But that said, the danger is far from over. The map shows the size of that fire, and the leading edge is still threatening communities around South Lake Tahoe. CBS reporter Jeff Nguyen begins our coverage with firefighters trying to hold the line against the flames.
Right behind me, beyond those trees right there, is where the firefight is concentrated. You have a lot of tall, dry timber, and the main concern right now is that the fire could potentially jump from treetop to treetop. In Christmas Valley, the relentless Caldor Fire continued its march along the east side of Highway 89. But after 2 weeks, some good news in Pollock Pines, where Jason Souza got to see his home again after fearing everything would be gone.
Stuff that you've had for years.
Near the Kirkwood Ski Resort, 2 choppers have been doing continuous water drops, pulling water from nearby Caples Lake as flames rip through the crowns of some very dry timber. The goal is to keep them away from the resort, which is under an evacuation.
There's a lot of cabins. You got Kirkwood down to our side over here, and a lot of cabins all around this area. It's an important spot for us to really work and protect, and so that's why you're seeing a lot of resources right here.
Back in Christmas Valley, this is the active fire that's basically working its way down this hillside, and it has a lot of fuel to burn. We're talking about trees like this one that goes up, and then on the ground, you've got pine cones and pine needles, just fuel that goes for miles and miles and miles. Hand crews battled steep drops to clear away brush with the intent of using the highway as a natural fire break.
We're using Highway 89 as a control line here. That's why we have these crews positioned up and down the road. So as that fire comes down, they cool it down and make sure no embers get across.
It's this type of work that's allowed officials to lift evacuation orders for part of Pollock Pines for people like Jason Souza.
I'm very blessed to still have my home. Very happy to be back.
Here's what's ahead for tonight. The goal is to create more lines with dozers and hand crews, which means we're talking about some of the back-breaking work that you just saw with those chainsaws. In terms of the airdrops, it is unclear right now if they will go into the night, so it is a wait-and-see situation based on the weather. Reporting from Kirkwood, Jeff Nguyen, KPIX 5.
A Pollock Pines couple is glad to be back home, their RV back on their property after getting word late yesterday that they could finally return. They were evacuated about 10 days ago and were staying in their trailer in Plymouth, and they had plenty of company.
The menagerie, yeah, we had 4 dogs and the 4 cats in the trailer, 2 horses transported by an emergency rescue team to the Plymouth Fairgrounds. So pretty complicated in and out, trying to keep the cats in, trying to let the dogs out.
Well, they are among the lucky ones. The Caldor Fire has destroyed more than 800 other structures, including some homes.
And taking a live look around the Bay Area. Smoke from the fires impacting conditions here. Hazy skies again for us.
Chief Meteorologist Paul Hagan joins us now. Paul, how long is that thick smoke expected to hang around?
Well, the bad news is we're not going to completely get rid of the smoke as we head through the weekend into early next week. The good news is the air quality is going to improve a little bit. The worst that we're seeing is happening right now. It's moderate air quality for almost every monitoring site around the Bay Area, except one orange dot near San Rafael, unhealthy for sensitive groups with that EPA sensor. Things aren't going to be moderate across the board again as we head into the weekend. Let's track the smoke, and the smoke that we had in the atmosphere overhead blew down from the Monument Fire and the McFarland Fire in Northern California. The Caldor Fire smoke still blowing towards South Lake Tahoe. As we wind the clock forward through tonight and tomorrow, that smoke is going to thin out a little bit. And this is all smoke in the atmosphere, not just at ground level, but through the whole depth of it. And most of it is going to remain elevated like it was today. There are going to be little waves of smoke every once in a while that do rotate through. So it's going to go back and forth between the good category and then tipping back into the moderate category. But I think we're going to be able to avoid the most concentrated smoke as we head into the holiday weekend.